Hello, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to the igloo. I am the Iceman. Okay, so we got a couple of nights to. We finished up Titanfall 2 last night. Excellent game. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Very good. Good story, good guns, good controls, good everything. Now, some of the boss fights I didn't particularly care for that much, which is typical for me anyway, so that shouldn't be a surprise to anybody that visits my channel. But put ourselves in a little bit of a predicament. Not a big one, but Anthem comes out for me on Thursday. I can start playing it on Thursday. I did a trial or signed up for a month of Origin Premiere, which is only available to PC players, and that allows me to start the game on Thursday afternoon, 5:30 Eastern time, and I'm going to be doing that on Thursday. So we've got a couple of nights to mess around, if you want to call it that. So as you can see in front of you or behind me, we're gonna mess around in Fallout 76 for a couple of days. I'm fairly early on in the game. I also have it for Xbox One. I'm a little bit farther into the story and the exploration of the map and all that stuff. Whoa, compared to PC. We're going to be in the Morgantown area, and also, if you've played the game before, you'll notice this isn't the normal startup music. This is that cover tune, I guess, for the game. I've got some mods loaded into the game. Nothing. They're all quality of life kinds of things. They don't affect, I'm not doing any invincibility mods or anything like that. Obviously, changing the startup music is one of those. And the rest of them that I have loaded are essentially things like making plants glow, ore deposits glow, cap stashes glow, so that they're easier to see. So we've got all of that stuff loaded. Hopefully they'll all work. Alright, and as you can see at the top, I am intending to play solo, even though obviously you're on a multiplayer server in 76, so not teaming up with anybody. I only know of one person, IRL, if you will, that has the game on PC, and I work with him. We haven't had a chance to hook up yet to do anything together or not. So we'll see how it goes. Obviously the game has not reviewed well. It has not done well, frankly. But that doesn't mean that it's horrible. I don't think it's horrible. It's not the best game in the world. No, but that doesn't mean you can't have fun in it. So for somebody that likes to explore, look around, see what's out there, that's good for me. So like I said, we're going to do this for a couple days until Anthem releases, and then we'll see after that. And it's raining. Alright, as you can see, maybe I should move me over to the other side. Let me do that real quick, because it's got the active quest list. In the upper right, obviously, so we'll move that over there so it's not covering that stuff up. But essentially we are looking for the Overseer, if she's even alive anymore. We've been tracking down her journals, and that's what the personal matters are. We've got that. We've got some stuff we've got to do over to Morgantown Airport, some radio signals that we need to tune into. That's the big areas here. I have not done this one even on Xbox One. I have done a lot of stuff in the Grafton area, which is what this area here is. I have not been there yet. Here, obviously, this is the Morgantown area right here. I have been close enough to get the update for City Proper, and the high school is here, and we've got the journal defined in the high school, and the airport is right there. So, alright, let's see. I need to check and see what my ammo situation is. Alright, there. Good there. Shotgun I could use more. I've got plenty for the 10mm. I think what these circles are on the compass, right, like that one right there, I think that's other people on the map. But yeah, there should be one almost directly in front of me down here. Yeah, okay, so I think that's what that is. And if we see some plants, if the mods loaded appropriately, and apparently they did not, because they should, it could be because it's daylight as well. The plants that you can harvest will glow a little bit brighter, make them a little bit easier to see. I think these are ferns. Ferns over here. You can use those to do things like make soups and drinks and stuff like that. See that guy over there. I do tend to crouch a lot, and the reason for that, there is a benefit for that. It does make you move a little bit slower, but you can see it tells me when there's potential danger nearby. What we'll probably do is go up to the roof first. Scrounge around up there and see if there's anything of interest before we go inside. Right. Plus you get the 2 times damage on when you're sneaking, so that's another benefit of crawling or crouching everywhere. Food. If they're mine or not. I'm used to using B to crouch. This is one of the games that uses the right stick. Even though I'm on PC, I use an Xbox One controller. Yeah, you can see the See that purple? I think it's a rhododendron down there. There's no way you'd be able to see it from here normally. That mod makes it much brighter. Right there. Yeah, they did change VATS. 76. It's still there, but it works quite a bit differently than it did in 3 and 4. 3 and 4, you could use it to severely slow down time as you pick the body part that you wanted to target. But obviously you can't do that in multiplayer game, so instead you get a percentage to hit the person or the target. I don't think you have the ability to target an individual body part. Something that I had previously marked. Crafting, it allows you to, if you're not familiar with the game, if you're crafting something and you need a specific material, the game will let you mark those things so that when you come across something that has that piece of material in it, it'll put that little magnifying glass on it. Like, for example, if you need something that takes screws or gears or whatever, you can have it do that for you. We'll go inside, so we'll take the shotgun, I guess. Close encounters kind of thing. Right, there's the recording right there. Outside. Listen to it.
Overseer's personal journal. I was in my junior year when I got the news that Mom died. Mining accident. Everyone in West Virginia has a story like that in the family. You never think it's gonna be you. Dad was in pieces. I started living in the library more than before, and I was already there most days to begin with. And Evan... Oh, God. Evan. Mom had introduced us just a few months before. Graduated a year ahead of me, just went right to work in the mines. So handsome. Oh, and those arms. What West Virginia girl could resist all that? I can't believe he stuck with me. After the funeral, I didn't want anyone around. But there he was, showing up in the library after his shift with a lunchbox for us to share. Every day. When the career fair came, and I met the people from Vault-Tec, it was like a light turned on. Protecting families, protecting their future, protecting America. The first thing I did when I got the acceptance letter to Vault-Tec University was head over to Mom's grave with Dad. He was happy I was staying in West Virginia. So was I.
Yeah, the overseer who was just speaking, that's the person that's in charge of each vault. The overseer in this game is voiced by Adrienne Barbeau. Alright, we'll go back up here. I mean, that journal is really the only thing we need from here. But I'm a scrounger and an explorer, so do our due diligence and look around. Working terminal. Oh, can't unlock it, don't have the hacking skill, although could temporarily swap out put the hacker in there, and now we be able to hack it. Although, you know, I got to the point where I don't mess around with the terminals that much anymore because it just takes you out of the immersion trying to solve them. Not that they're terribly hard or anything. That terminal is probably going to unlock the safe there. I just use a solver. Plenty of solvers online for doing these. Basically, you have a set of words buried in these screens, and they're all the same number of letters. And you press a word as you're highlighted over it, and it will tell you how many letters match the word on here that will unlock the terminal. Essentially just a logic puzzle. But like I said before, it kind of takes the immersion out of it for me, so I'll just usually... Alright, so we've got Revenge and Regular over to the left of it. Those two letters match there, so that's a potential one to use. Alright, so there's one. So in any any word with a matching letter in any position in that word is a potential one to try next. Like even Godlike, it only matches one letter. If we try that one, it's still only one. So apparently the E, I think it matches position only. It was probably a word with an E at the end. Because despite has the second E, so let's try because. No, that one also has it. That one would be it. Intense. No, it wouldn't be that. Dwindle. Try dwindle. involved could be one as well. Oh, so it's not the E then, so it's not positional. Okay. Yeah, so this is why you almost need a minimum of pencil and a piece of paper to write these on. I'm going to back out because it'll lock you out if you don't get it in the number of guesses that you're allotted. Pharmacist. Put everything on this floor. Farther. Damn. It's a nasty roach if it can move a garbage can like that. Here. 308, 38s, gunpowder, can craft ammo. Either find a tinker station out in the wild, or you can build your own. At your camp. Yeah, those challenges, the atoms that you get for that's for the cosmetic stuff in the store, quote unquote. way they're up there. Gotta be. Back outside on the roof. Gym. The gym is down here.
Sake.
Somebody around somewhere. Must be in the kitchen. Duct tape. Very valuable for adhesive. Adhesives are used a lot of things. Crafting. Upgrading. Pick up a lot of the tin. Aluminum. Hungry. Bring some water too. I don't know if I have any dirty water. You can convert dirty water into boiled water into purified water. I think you can do that here. Stim packs. You can make stim packs. Or if I don't remember if microscopes have things like springs and gears and stuff in them. Yeah. Gear. Let's go ahead and grab them all. Gonna hurt. So there's a station right there. One thing you can do, you don't need to, you can collect water from any water source. You don't need to carry around empty bottles or anything. It will automatically put it in a container for you. As you can see, I'm taking a little bit of radiation as I do each one. But I can take these back over into the other room now. Turn them into boiled water. It's not purified water. You'll still get some radiation from them, but it won't be as much. Takes two dirty waters to make a boiled water, plus some wood, which I don't know if I have any wood on me. Good, I do. 312. Okay, good. Combination wrenches have gears in them. Side. That's probably all we're going to get in here. Yeah, here's another one of the quality of life things that I was talking about. Whenever you kill something, it eventually turns into a meat pile. In that mod, one of the mods that I have installed makes those a little easier to see, makes them glow red. Which is handy if you get into a big fight and you don't see all of the dead bodies to check them for loot and ammo and stuff. Okay. We haven't found the gem. The gem is in here somewhere. I think. Here already. outside and try another door. Ah, here it is. The locked door around to my left and container as well. Locked container. A bunch of dead people. If I remember right, the room, the door's just to the right of me here. If I remember right, it's got some grenade traps. Ticket. On weight. 153 out of 170. You see the grenades there. Left leg. Piece of armor. Let me check that. Haven't gotten any replacement. Less for damage resistance, but better for electricity resistance. Bitter. man. Hey, man, where you been? Remember that lead I told you about? Forget it. Watoga's lost. Don't go. If you ain't back soon, I'm gonna help myself to some goodies. Oh, recipe. Here's another one. A Leglo green. Red stag stew. Alright, I think we're done here. Let's check this door. Ready? Robert smells. Ha! Oh. All right, let's head out. The next one's over at Vault Tech University, and there's a hidden vault in there. But maybe not necessarily hidden, but there is a vault in there that was used for testing. Piles from the two that I shot earlier. There's another human. On. All right. Let's see. Heading over here. Next journal. We could travel back to camp, drop off some of the stuff that we picked up, scrap, maybe make some more ammo if we've got the materials for it. Costs nothing to travel back to your camp or to Vault 76, but it does cost you caps. You travel to any other location on the map, the distance, the farther away it is, the more caps it costs. Alright, let's see. Weapons. Let's see what our gear looks like. We can get rid of that one. Gear seems to be okay. And weapons. Hunting rifle needs some TLC. Wait a minute, that's not the one I'm using. Shotgun. Shotgun could probably use some. Here. Nope, nothing. How come we need plastic? I gotta remember to pick up plastic. Plastic dinner plates and stuff all over the school. It goes up. Let's see, 308 rounds. Alright, otherwise I think. Just need to remember to pick up a plastic shotgun shell. Okay. Hey. Go in here and clean up. South. You see the symbol at the bottom there? It looks like a gear. That's the door to the vault. Bring to a minute ago. Well, that guy glitched. Here and do this. Game doesn't stop. Go into the Pip-Boy. Oh shit. Let's do a couple things. We need to get rid of the radiation. Some rat away on that. Level up. First thing you do when you level up is you pick a point for your special, and then you'll get the basically the card pack for your perks. I'm going to go strength for carry weight. Pack rat for junk. Lone Wanderer is nice, but it takes 2 points to use it. Pistols weigh 25% less. It's not bad either there. That one. Oh, wow. Ability. Okay, let's see. We can put another card into strength. The number is the number of points that your perk cards can equal up to. So we could put another one in luck if we had a card for luck. Can put another one into strength as well, but we don't have any for either one of those, so do. Okay. Fair enough. Let's head over to the university. Picked up a side quest earlier from this woman here. She had what was it she had on her? This veil. But the location of that side quest is quite a bit away on the map. It's way down here to the south. It might be somewhere down in here. Yeah. Let's go up the stairs. I think is upstairs. Let's see. Monorail maintenance summary. Investigation track section 3B-2. Multiple reports of, are you kidding me? Slight bump at arrival of University Station. I hate these damn kids. Results, structural integrity intact. Recommendation, no repairs necessary. Optional comment. Going home. Check this one since it's close. Oh. Yeah, that was right. It's right here.
Overseer's personal journal. 4 years of learning and breathing vault tech. Graduating with honors in the Overseer track. Dad was so proud. Came out even though he was already so sick. I must have impressed the right people because I was offered the next available Overseer slot. I had just graduated. It was supposed to take years. Maybe they knew the war was inevitable. When I learned that 76 was going to be built, I was so excited I jumped right out of my chair and did a little dance around the living room. Appalachia would be safe, no matter what happened. Evan chose that moment to propose, a luckhead. He knew I wouldn't say no after hearing the news. He knew me better than anyone. Dad died a few months after Evan and I moved in together. He really wanted to walk me down the aisle. Well, I didn't really get to walk down there either, so... I think it's time I went home. I owe Evan that much.
Journal is in Welch. As far as the journals go, I'm getting hungry again. As far as the journals go, that's as far as I had gotten on Xbox One. Alright, food. Still hitting the wrong button to crouch. Oh, wow. Level 15. Yeah, that's another. I mentioned the glow mods earlier. They make the bags whenever people just drop stuff. It puts it in a paper bag, and this just makes them stand out a little bit more. Both yours and other people's. Ooh, nice. Marksman's armor piercing 10mm submachine gun. Is that what that is? Significantly higher than what I'm carrying, of course. We'll take a look at that later. vault. Nothing there. Get far enough to go in here. I need plastic. Definitely need plastic. Crap. Silver and steel. Plastic plate. Trimmed plate. Some. You can hear there was a lot of stuff on the. Back in here somewhere, if I remember right. Search terminal. All holotape programs must be approved by faculty advisor. No gaming on this terminal at any times. Archived logs. Oh, current dad's doesn't even know who that is. Placeholder variable has deleted all archived logs. Previous entries. They're all gone. Covering their tracks. Dirty water. Boiled water, sorry. Circuitry, those have circuitry in them. Useful component. Clipboards have springs. Useful. Silver is useful. Physical health development terminal. These been deleted too. Introduction. Oh my goodness. One of the primary concerns for a Vault Overseer is the health and well-being of the Vault's population. Through this course, Vault Tech will instruct you on how to monitor, diagnose, and treat various health-related issues that can arise in one of our vaults. If you have any questions about the entries in this syllabus, please speak to a Vault Tech University representative. Introduction to Dweller Health. This course is designed to introduce the physical aspects of Vault Dweller Health and Survival. The Vault Overseer will learn what makes their dwellers tick, what can potentially go wrong, and how to implement health and well-being solutions. As a bonus, you'll spend a weekend in one of our test vaults, there is one here, and experience the effects that recirculated air, recirculated water, and mild doses of radiation can have on the human body. Okay, introduction to contaminants. The average vault contains approximately 673 possible contaminants. This course will introduce the Vault Overseer, what we refer to as the TTC list, or Top 10 Contaminants list. We'll cover the sources of these contaminants, their effect on the human body, and how to treat health issues that arise from exposure. Finally, if your vault has been certified as an observation vault, course will also cover how to introduce these contaminants at low enough levels to gather proper data points without long-term harmful effects. Organic recycling. All vaults are designed to be completely self-reliant and are equipped with the proper amount of food and water before they are sealed. In the unlikely event that one of these systems fails, or if said supplies are improperly distributed or lost, the Vault Overseer will have to implement organic recycling procedures. This course will cover use and maintenance of the Vault's waste recycling systems and how to properly administer food and drink. The highlight of the course is our week-long waste sprint, where students are forced to survive using our sample recycling systems and their own waste. Yeah, survival through cannibalism. Oh, now we're getting into the juicy stuff. This is an advanced study course that deals with the possibility that a vault can reach laughs.
Citizens, nuclear strike imminent.
Oh, nice.
Please exit the area at your earliest convenience.
Somebody called in the nukes.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Right here. Where the nukes are going to go off. That's where the scorched beast is going to... Scorched beasts are going to show up, and the scorched beast queen. Level 185. Yeah, I'm level 8, so... I couldn't get over there in time anyway, so... Alright, we'll go back to this. Cannibalism! Laughs status. Lack of all food and food-like sources. When food supplies are completely exhausted and the Vault's recycling systems are offline, Vault Tech has given all overseers permission to use any means necessary to ensure dweller survival. To achieve this goal, cannibalism may become necessary. This course will cover all aspects of cannibalism, including moral ramification, corpse consumption safety, and how to make delicious side dishes using only hair and toenails. Yummy. Jukebox is in good shape. Yeah, I'm not picking up a 20-pound dumbbell, sorry. I don't care if it's got materials I want or not. it is. Well, that's not the entrance that I've taken before. It's through the overseer's quarters. This. No stairs going up. No other doors, so we go down. That's it. Oh, simulation vault entrance. Okay. Previous simulation status. Failure. Total loss of life. Simulation vault current status. Vault has been cleaned by automated systems and is ready for the next simulation. Upcoming. No plans available. System awaiting setup instructions and security door control. Open. Oh. Oh wow. Quest completed. Death from above is already done. Or does that just mean that the scorched beasts are unleashed? Power terminal. Oh crap. I'm not gonna bother with these. Got it. Fuel tank, 2 wrenches. Get some more dirty water if we needed it. Silver. Alright, let's head in. Room. Plastic. Yowzers. Gotta be some good stuff in there, at least for a level 8 or 9 person. Requires a level 3. Overseers on this. Well, if they all died, then this is... Oh, good lord. I'm not going to read all of those. We'll read a couple of them. Let's read like the two most recent ones. Let's see what they say. No response from the outside. The dwellers think that I'm lying to them, and are threatening to storm my office. I'm not sure if I can hold off a full offensive for 2 full weeks. They had a riot, maybe. They breached the outer seal and are at the door to my office. I can hear the drill operating. It'll take them days to get through, but I can't take the chance. I don't know why my advisors aren't responding. People are dying here and more are going to die, and there's nothing I can do about it. This will be my final entry before I barricade myself in my bedroom in the hopes that I can outlast the timed locks. God willing, this is just part of the test. Something tells me it's not. That's probably the attack. The World War that caused all of this probably happened while they were in here. Dead people. Oh, rat poison. Did themselves in, apparently. Clipboard, we'll take that. It's got springs. Alt simulation in progress. Still has power after however long it was, 20 years, 25 years. A little bit more. Water too. It's going back upstairs. Oh, this is where we were before. Bottle. Plastic. Take a peek upstairs and before we head down. We go back up to the overseers. Oh, that's how we got in. Always check the mirrors in the bathrooms. Always check the walls on your way out. Either side on the doorway. Some kind of box on the wall with some kind of med kit or Radaway or Radex or something in it. Recipe in the back. Built bean. Oh, I keep forgetting you. It's not enough to be able to pick up the recipes and the plans. You don't actually get the benefit of what those are until you read them. There, crafting item unlocked. Silt bean puree. I already know the red stag stew. So even though it doesn't weigh anything, reason for me to keep it, so I'll just drop it there. Plastic, I guess that's it. Vault. Outfit. So that's it for in here. I think we can go back out this way. We'll get this hallway. Head out. Hide. Known plan. That's another part of another mod that I had. Well, actually, I know that they put out a release or put out an update recently that tells you if you already have a plan. So that might be what that is. But I think I have a mod that does the same thing. Don't need to pick it up already. Here should go back outside. Hey, DJ, what's going on? How are you? How's everything going? Here we go. Boiled water. It doesn't say whether it's plastic or not. Usually, tell you. Surprised that there are like no ghouls in here whatsoever. Said always check the doors. Blake. Who is Mr. Blake? Gold-plated flip lighter. Oh. Professor, maybe? Warning! Unable to connect to university intranet. Surprised the power's even on. Only offline files and directories accessible. Course syllabus template. Office hours course description. Notes to self. Horse Creek petroglyphs. Had a chance to go study the Horse Creek petroglyphs in person. I've been meaning to do so ever since moving to West Virginia. They have always fascinated me. The idea that Europeans landed in North America and traveled that far inland during the 6th or 7th century is fascinating. Now, whether it was written in Old English Ogham, Basque, or some other ancient language is up for debate. Personally, I prefer the Basque translation as it paints a vivid picture of a great bison hunt. But regardless, it's exciting to study and theorize about any petroglyphs in our own backyard. Jacqueline brought more of her notes around the other day. Still not sure what to make of those runes. They don't match any of the native petroglyphs in the area, nor do they match any of the old European runes I would have expected. Still, I'm confident I will find a match somewhere, and if not there, maybe enough to go on to piece together a rough idea of what they say, if anything. I'm beginning to think it may be nonsense, but I am intrigued. BTU, ever since every time I see that I think Virginia Tech. Ever since Vault Tech bought out the university, they've been shifting focus away from classic education and moving towards more specialized classes. I've seen several other professors get the boot, but thankfully I seem to have been spared thus far. I should feel lucky? They believe language is a skill worth preserving in the event society collapses and we all need to move underground. Last one. Guidestone translation. Jacqueline has instructed me that she would feel safer if I moved the translation key offline. The woman is paranoid, but I don't disagree that it's for good reason. It is because of this that she insists on keeping the original notes with her. She says it's for the best, just in case someone gets to one of us, so none of us have all the pieces. Even Agent Wilson's taking precautions. We could be on to something big here. Then again, I'm still maintaining the runes are simply ancient petroglyphs left by the indigenous peoples of the region. Jacqueline believes they may be extraterrestrial in nature, but I'll stick with Occam on this one. Occam's razor, I assume. Simplest option is the most likely one, something to that effect. The hypothesis with the fewest assumptions is often the correct one. Been down there. These. Computer lab, I think that's where we... Oh, maybe not. Where we might have come. Liam Hornwright, we'll check that in a minute. Drew Collingsworth. Back to camp, and then we'll head back over to the airport. Liam Hornwright, senior thesis abstract. An experiment for determining the ability of canines to form a self-governing society. Basically, the experiment will involve a group of dogs trained to train other dogs to perform typically human-run tasks. I've been training my miniature schnauzer, Riley, to operate vault doors, which I think is a promising start to the experiment. I'd be happy to bring her in any time to demonstrate. Advisor response. Mr. Matthews, this proposal lacks any kind of substantial value and makes me seriously question your devotion to the project of the preservation of the human race. Please see me and we can talk about a serious proposal. If you can manage to find my office. Best, Dean Arlen Elliott, President, Overseer, Training Advisory Board. Collingsworth, oh boy. Abstract. An experiment for determining the optimal density of calories in a foodstuff versus storage space. This experiment will test the tolerance of various individuals' ability to consume food of unvarying texture, but allow them to design flavors or use pre-created flavors. In this experiment, there will be a control group that uses a standard regimen of vault supplies and an experimental group that subsists on nothing but my proprietary food paste formula. See attached materials. Proprietary food paste formulation. Ingredients are as follows: dried yellow peas, garbanzo beans, pea protein, dried egg product, canola oil, whole ground flaxseed, ground miscanthus grass, pea starch, olive oil, choline chloride, coconut oil, fiber, fish oil, insulin, and salt. Okay. Well, there's more. Zinc sulfate, vitamin E supplement, iron amino acid, chelate, whatever, chelate, ferrosulfate, niacin supplement, manganese, amino acid chelate, vitamin A supplement, a bunch of vitamin supplements, dried lactobacillus acidophilus fermentation product. I have no idea what that is. Is that even real? Proposed flavor profiles. Below are a list of potential flavor profiles and components that dwellers can use to create new meals, quote unquote. Base flavorings. Sweeteners are sucralose, dalton, sorbitol, xylitol, Alatame, bittering agents, ground ivy, bog myrtle, marigold, groot. Souring agents, vinegar, kakri, anardana, oakum. Salts. No salts will be provided, and it is part of the base paste. Texturing. All preparations will have the same texture. Spicing. Capsaicin. D-flavored Killis. Ethyl acetate. Remix flavorings. Almond, banana, beets, brewer's yeast, chili, chicken, cappuccino, fish, herring, honey, lemon, lime, liver, oatmeal, orange, peppermint, red meat, and sour cream. Had oatmeal for breakfast, as a matter of fact. Advisor response. Mr. Collingsworth, the proposal has come a long way, and the board has agreed to give you 1 month of vault time starting on October 15th of this year. We will accelerate your leadership classes and pull you from unrelated or less important classes. Congratulations. Dean Harlan Elliott, President, Overseer, Training Advisory Board. There's a lot of stuff in here. Of course, you have to read because there are no people. You have to find it and read it all yourself. Scope, relay coil, coffee cup, plastic. I think the wooden blocks have plastic in them too. Printer. Safe. Wow. Free. Oh, hey, Dean Harlan Elliott's workstation. I bet there's some good stuff in here. I'll open it up here in a second. It's on the other side. Away. Oh, if we can even crap. Forgot about this. None. 2. I'll do stone, but up. Lucky guess. Harlan Elliott, Dean of Overseer Training, Student Thesis Evaluations. Where's the weird? Is that Liam was the guy with the dogs? My understanding is that Mr. Hornwright is attending school primarily to party and spends the majority of his time in a haze of marijuana, hence his absurd and hastily banged out proposal. However, his family connections make him a potential liability, so we will have to see how we handle his future training. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. But welcome back to Twitch. How's it going? Okay, Collingsworth's proposed experiment has evolved beyond my wildest expectations. His initial proposal mirrored other successful food replacement schemes and even showed a little imagination for once. I pushed him towards a more interesting experiment that should test the general willpower of individuals and how they react to deaths caused by food supply. I've tasted his pastes. They're suitably horrible. So we're going to mass produce them and add an arterial plaquing agent that should cause rapid circulatory system decline. Wow. I expect a full-blown revolt within 2 weeks, and we should be able to end the experiment in the middle of week 3. Okay, so it wasn't, they didn't revolt because they ran out of food because of the attack outside. This asshole caused it. Ow. Shelby O'Rourke. O'Rourke, we didn't find their terminal. O'Rourke has proven to be persistent enough to convince me to grant her a small amount of funding for her thesis project to provide evidence of so-called cryptids. Should she prove the existence and have appropriate data, this would be a major breakthrough that Vault-Tec can surely benefit from. If anything, it gets her out of my hair for a few months. Should she not return within her given time period, we'll need to find a team to locate wherever she holed up and retrieve any data for investigation. Open the safe. Oh, nice. Nice. Ooh, Marksman's armor-piercing hunting rifle. Oh, of course, now I'm overweight. Trying to remember where. Let's see, we need water. We can't fast travel when we're over encumbered either. Although we're not really that far away from the camp, so we could walk. You notice to my right here on the screen, you're over encumbered. And still move, obviously, but it takes away from your action points. So what does it matter what we pick up at this point? Okay, down here. That's where we went in. Or actually came out, sorry. So Purple, what was so difficult about changing your password the last time you tried? I assume this time you just had them send it to an email or password reset to your email address and that was it? Camp. It's the camp. Camp is that way. I could swear that those were Markers for other people. Oh wow, they're still... Geez, they're still fighting the... They got some seriously high-level people down there, too. Just have to pause a few seconds to let your bar fill. Let's go over to the weapons. Look at that. Got some adhesive, that's good. Rings, gears, aluminum. Bad. Okay. The armor piercing hunting rifle. That's 308. Level 1. Level 5. Firing rate is 3. Damage is 45. Damage is a little higher. Range... Probably mod that to get it higher. Long barrel. Accuracy 79. Accuracy is 80. Weight 15. Like it'd be better to just do this one. Book magazine. For your reload speed. Oh, gunsmith rank 2. Okay. True receiver, hip fire. Superior damage. Drops accuracy but increases damage by quite a bit. I'll go ahead and do it. Pretty much decided to have this be the primary long range weapon now. Significantly more damage. Range is the same. Firing rate's the same. Accuracy is better. Weighs 7 pounds more. Alright, let's see. Repair. That one definitely needs it. We'll put the submachine gun. That in the stash. That right now. Can't use it anyway. Level 10. Sight on it as well. Good. Thing for ammo. Probably should have done this first. Shotgun ammo. One priority. Right, that's all we do. 38 and 45. Water. Probably cook some food. Well. 30 extra pounds. Oh, throw the alcohol in the stash. Get rid of the spoiled food also, and that'll get rid of some weight. Here. Few extra pounds. Present for somebody if they want some spoiled food. All right, airport. Where Welch is. It's down here. Yep. Welch. Now Cameron was saying that where is golf course? He said he put his camp golf course that was fairly central on the map. Remember where he said it was. Might be there, maybe? Looks like the state capitol building. Could be one of these two, I guess. Head. This is where the mod to show the meat piles comes in handy. Have to wait for the bodies to turn into meat piles first, and I don't know what that time limit is, or that timer is. Walk around looking at the ground. Diluted. Okay. house we can go into. Around. Oh, blow out the kneecaps. Nice, thanks for the ammo. Oh. Toilet paper. Middle of the street. Oh, hey. Get it. Why you just go in the front door? Some good stuff. Loose gears, loose screws. The boards have springs. Neat. Use. Cameras have got springs. Okay, how many of them are there? Some more shotgun ammo. If we have enough mats. Of course, it's all back at the camp, so we'll have to make do with what we find. Nut shot. Okay. I think the 4 is up in the tower, if I remember right. I think there's an event here also.
Attention all responders. This is a top priority message. Radar has spotted an inbound cargo bot. We've got to secure the landing zone so we can make the drop. We need those supplies, but the cargo bot's going to attract attention, so get ready for a fight.
Wave 2. You hear that scorched beast flying above me up there. Hey guys, what's going on? Hi. Nope. Oh, man. Easier way to do that. Hot dog, yes. Give me some hot dogs. Well, they're dropping my ammo, which is good. recipe? 2 recipes. That one? No, that one. Hey guys, what's up? Nice. Right, where's everybody else? Where are they? The journal or whatever it is I'm looking for is up there, I think. Next part of the actual story.
Attention responders. Cargobot is now on final approach. Eyes to the sky, people.
Wow. Okay. Concrete scrap. Ammo. That'll work. Yard scorched foot. Okay. Another one, and another one. Explosives. Only the quest owner. Oh, thank you for the follow. Nice to see you here. So when are we going to see our first... I say first, but... the return to Twitch. From a streaming perspective. Okay. Might not be in this building. I think it might be the next one over. It's interesting though. Say only the quest owner. Okay. The airport terminal over here as well. That's got some. I think there's a log in there. That's where the 97 is on the meter there on the bar compass. It's a good place to get water and get it boiled because there's a station there and water fountains inside as well. So it's real convenient. Locking up. X. Pick everything downstairs first. Back the other way, probably. Farther. But no, quite that far. Go back this way. DeAndre's note. Okay, silver. What's he got here? To the love of my life. Abby said we can use her bunker for whatever it is you want. Plan for our anniversary. I know it's only been a few months. Okay, 2 months, 3 weeks, and 4 days. But I'm so excited. Changed my life, DeAndre. I hope you know that. Love, Lydia. On water. 6, that's enough. The terminal's not that far away. Stick. Or the plastic. Yeah, here's the terminal for the responders, first responder stuff. Responders laboratory terminal inoculation project announcement. There we go. Folks, I've got some exciting news to share. As you all know, Dr. Hudson has been continuing her research in the lab at AVR Medical. Well, she just reported in to let us know that she's made a significant breakthrough, and it looks like an inoculation against the scorched plague could soon become a reality. Let's all keep our fingers crossed and make sure to do everything we can to help Claire complete her work. Our very survival depends on it. Jeff Nakamura. Scorched Research. Introduction. Dr. Claire Hudson, those of us struggling to survive in the post-war world, face countless threats. The search for safe and sustainable sources of food and water would be enough to challenge anyone, but the strange mutated creatures appearing throughout the region greatly increase the danger of day-to-day life. None of these threats, however, compare to the Scorched. To better understand these monsters of the wasteland, I've spent time observing them and gathering information from those individuals lucky enough to survive first-hand encounters with the Scorched. There are still far more questions than answers, but I believe I have made progress in my understanding of these enigmatic and fearsome creatures. Details on specific subjects follow. Scorched Beasts. Scorched Beasts. The name conjures terrifying images of huge mutated bats that poison the ground and warp living creatures into deadly thralls. We first learned about the Scorched Beasts from the Brotherhood of Steel, whose soldiers encountered the creatures to the southeast. At first, nobody believed that what they were describing could be real. We thought it was a bullshit story, giving the Brotherhood an excuse to commandeer our ammo and supplies. We were wrong. I'll never forget the first time I saw one of those monstrosities, black wings against a blood-red sunset. Talk about a reality check. We know far too little about these creatures, but we do know they aren't strictly nocturnal. And we just saw one flying over our head. They also seem equally willing to move alone or in small groups, and they're highly aggressive. Worse than that, they're dangerously radioactive, which I believe is an important clue about their origin. If we ever get hold of one for study, I think we could learn a lot from them. Unfortunately, being anywhere close to a Scorched Beast is a near certain death sentence, and not just because of the radiation. I'll cover more of that in the next entry. The Scorched Plague. I'd love to give a detailed explanation of what the Scorched Plague is and how it works, but right now we know so little it just wouldn't be possible. Frankly, it's damn frustrating. What we do know is that living creatures that come into contact with a Scorched Beast sometimes begin to mutate. Victim's skin turns dark, almost black, with the smell of ash. Some kind of biochemical process takes hold at this point. Entire lesions that burn with intense heat begin to form on the victim's body. The affected creature appears to be covered in smoldering embers. In the case of humans, higher mental function eventually disappears, replaced by extreme, almost animalistic aggression. We call the creatures that are transformed in this way Scorched. Needless to say, watching a friend or loved one go through this process is both horrifying and heartbreaking. Worse, there's almost nothing we can do about it. I say almost because we've been able to gather enough information about the Scorched Plague that we might be able to develop a vaccine against it. That's a huge maybe, but we recently found some equipment at the AVR Medical Center that's in pretty good shape. The right facilities and a steady supply of Scorched to study might just find a way to counter this terrible disease, or possibly even reverse it. Only time will tell. Anti-Scorched tactics. I hope by now that I've made one point crystal clear. The Scorched are lethal. They are nothing less than an existential threat. If we cannot find a way to defeat them, or at the very least contain them, there's no reason to think they won't spread far and wide, transforming or destroying everything in their path. We don't know nearly enough about the Scorched to develop real tactics. What we know so far mostly amounts to common sense approaches for dealing with any deadly predator. I'll summarize those points below. If you're unfortunate enough to encounter a Scorched beast, likely because it has decided to hunt you, do everything in your power to keep away from it. If you've got a gun and can find an enclosed space to fire from, that's ideal. Scorched beasts are too big to fit in small places. Remember that Scorched beasts emit strong radiation. That, coupled with their powerful bite, should compel you to keep your distance at all costs. If you've got no other choice, you should at least consider using some Rad-X before you engage the creature at close range. Scorched humans are savage and deadly. While their ability to speak is limited, you do hear them say a few words every now and then if you get close enough. Don't think they're mindless. They retain enough intelligence and memory to use guns and other weapons. Yep. And they're hostile to just about everything they perceive as a potential threat. Fight the Scorched as you would a raider, albeit one with a deadly plague. Of vital importance is keeping your distance to minimize the risk of infection. Stay in cover when you can, but give ground when you need to. Do not let them get close. I know that's not much to go on. There's still so much we don't know about these creatures. Hopefully it'll help at least a little. This concludes report. Messages. Has anyone seen Larry Pickerman? Everyone, please keep an eye out for Larry Pickerman. He's been missing for a couple of days. If you haven't met him, he's about 6 feet tall, brown hair, green eyes, ages about mid-50s. He came in with the last big group of refugees. You might remember him as the electrician who decided to do some unsolicited work on our main computer. I'm sure he meant well, but we had to have him escorted out of the command center. Anyway, hopefully he's okay. Borrowed my only screwdriver and I really need it back, so if you see him, send him my way. Definitely. Dealing with the Brotherhood. I've been a member of the Responders almost from the start. Like all of you, I put my life on the line to save the lives of others more times than I can remember. Our mission is important. That's why we can't let the Brotherhood of Steel push us around. Of course, we'll help anyone where we can, but you all know that our resources are limited. Brotherhood's been making increased demands for resources and supplies in the name of holding back the Scorched. Well, the Scorched aren't the only threat around here, and the Responders aren't looking to fight a war. We're healers, we're teachers, we're not soldiers. When the Brotherhood comes asking for your ammo, your stim packs, your water, whatever it is, think carefully. Someone out there might need those supplies to survive. They ask you to join their ranks because you've got skills they can use. Remember that we need those skills just as much, maybe more. We don't have the benefits of power armor and heavy weapons. All we've got is training, knowledge, and courage, but that's been enough so far, and I hope we can keep it that way. I'm not saying the Brotherhood of Steel is our enemy. We're on the same side, but lately we're not really friends either. All I'm asking is that you stay focused on the mission, on our mission, no matter what they might ask of you. Chavez. Last one. Announcement. Rachel Price. Some sad news to share, everyone. Some of you might have heard about Rachel already, but for those of you who don't know, she said goodbye to the Responders and joined the Brotherhood of Steel to work as a combat medic. We'll all miss her, and we wish her the best. In the meantime, the few medics we have left are working around the clock. We'll be starting the medical training program up again to help fill in the gaps. Please volunteer if you can spare the time. Over in encumbered again. Ammo stimpaks. Cop cap. Ooh, ignores 50% of your target's armor. Nice. Okay, let's see. How much are we over? 8 pounds. Wasn't a station here. There was one in one of the other buildings. Oh, purified water. Yes, please. There was one with... Maybe it's the third one here. Had a bunch of Mr. Handies or whatever. Protectrons in it. Yeah, bot shop. Go. Mines. Take them away. Sweet Bean. My sweet Gary Bean. I'll be up at my camp. Maria is giving me a sanity day so I can relax. Join me. I hope you brought some of that comfort food from Flatwoods. We can have a picnic. Don't worry, if any volunteers stop by to learn stuff, the robot should be able to take care of them. I wrote a whole program to deal with that so I can actually relax and enjoy the great outdoors with you now. Love you, dear heart. Miguel. Tasks. Do this week. Fix camping program bugs. Check Flatwoods kiosks for issues. Get Gary a gift for his next visit. Take another chair. Camp. Stove, which we need. Flatwoods kiosks. Task. Program a new self-serve volunteer kiosk system for Flatwoods. It must be able to process several dozen volunteers a day and should teach them basic skills using time donated by local responders. We've already done this. This is how you become a member of the responders. You go there and you do all of the tasks that they have listed. There's like 3 of them, I think. Your contacts are Kesha and Delbert. Both are willing to be the model for this program. Cooking, boiling water, stuff like that. Alright, scrap everything we can scrap. Some of it back. Add snack cakes. Flatwoods supply delivery. Miguel, I delivered part of the supply shipment to your safe. Requested. I wasn't sure where you were. Guessing you're out in the woods again somewhere. I don't see your robot anywhere either, so I figure you're safe. I'm going to see Maria if Maria needs me to take anything back to Flatwoods, so I'll be around for a day or two. Find me. I miss you, Gary. Let's see, what can we do here? Weapons. 44. Have anything that shoots 44 rounds right now? First legendary weapon. If we can make some ammo. Need 100, good there. 287, good there. 190. Standard thing, shotgun ammo. Need. That's weird. According to the list on the right, I have everything I need. Yeah, I'm maxed. Oh, water. I need to drink. Drink, 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 drink. Cupboard. 2 pounds. Let's see. Let's eat. Some of that back. What we may do is just go ahead and once we can move again. We just drop the booze. We don't need the booze. Oil fruit. Yeah. Anybody in this server can what I'm gonna do now is find some place to move my camp. I want to move it over here. I've got some places to look in. The problem is going to be finding a decent place to... Hey, Alien King, what's going on?
I can't lie to you about your chances. But you have my sympathies.
You have my sympathies. Got about 10 minutes. Are you just now getting home? Ouch. Problem is there are very few flat areas or areas that don't have just a shit ton of rocks and stones around. put a camp down. Be close enough to get the location on the map. Look back here and see if there's... This looks like a really nice spot right here, so do is that. See, on the bottom left I can move my camp to this spot for 8 caps. Hopefully let us put it here. This is always the fun part. Oh, thank God. Of course, I don't have any way to get up to it. Jump! It's up there. And of course, we've got weeds. Weeds on the floor. But you know, after the troubles that I've been through, wow, I'm really surprised it let me put that there. Not complaining. All right, so we've got a few minutes left. We'll go over here to the train station and look here. Actually, okay. Or, oh, that's right, there's a vendor in here. That's right. Somebody's coming to mess with my camp already. Oh, it's those rad stags. Oh crap, I forgot to get rid of the extra stuff so that I'm not over encumbered anymore. Probably reposition those turrets too. I don't use the bubble gum that much. A tenth of a pound. That's some serious gum. Slow hunger and thirst for 2 minutes. Damaged holotape. Play that.
Gangs are on the move. We must. The order cannot. Riverside Manor is back. The raiders are closing in.
Oh, that's another part of the Riverside Manor. That's where that dress was. Down here. Yeah, right down that way. Wow, are they still fighting the Scourge Beast down there? That was at least an hour ago when that triggered. And they're still doing it. I mean, at this point, if I was close enough, I'd run down there. It would take me, probably take me an hour to get down there. I mean, even hopping over here to the train station, I'm not going to spend 13 caps to do it. Let's go talk to Victor here. Wall. Got one of those in my camp. In-town station information. Anything useful in here? Ticketing. Please select an option. Oh, error. Remember, you can always purchase tickets at your local station counter. Thank you. Have a nice day. Station. Grafton Station, Sutton Station. Estimated wait times. Who knows? Forever. $9,999 years and days. All right, let's see what you got, buddy.
Requisitions now available.
Ooh, bourbon sells for 1 cap.
Don't face the wasteland without the proper supplies.
Bobby pins. Wow, bulk adhesive. I could use some of that.
Stock up now while supplies are available.
100. Need anything there? Bobby pins. I've got 17. That's enough for now.
Free
Plans.
supply here, citizen.
Gun. I need to talk to my buddy Cameron. He said he's got a bunch of
Ammunition and other supplies
plans that he can give me.
here.
Caps. 5 caps each. That's not 5
Be sure
caps for
to
12
stock
rounds.
up while you can.
60 caps to buy all 12 of those. Oh, thank you. cars. Of them. Two. Oh, hey, the meat piles are showing up already. Nice. Oh, there he is. And make a quick pass through here, and then that'll be it for the night. Hopefully over encumbered again. That's screws. Bottle. It doesn't weigh much. Inventory management, man. Pounds over. Ah, damn it. Didn't mean to do two. Crap. 5. Well, if you can get it... You can get it cheap. Which is entirely likely. Steeped ash rose tea. If you can get it cheap, you know, it would be worth it, I think. No shortage of stuff to do. Ooh, nice. Ooh, nice. 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 And we're over encumbered again. Big surprise. Oh, what's this? Caps. Somebody around. They're above me. There. One of the nice things about Fallout 4, I don't remember if 3 did this or not, but when you found everything that there was to find in a location, it would mark it on the map as such. I don't think you get that now. The whole live thing. Good lord. Going. I would say if you can get it for 30 or less, it would be worth it. But that's me. Carter and Blackwell, traitors! Sam Blackwell and Quinn Carter, traitors. If you or I sat in a room and recorded a robbery, then refused to give information regarding the culprits, we'd be in jail. But Quinn Carter, despite interviewing a man guilty of a far grander crime, walks free. Support justice and refuse to buy any copies of the Charleston Herald until Quinn Carter is charged with conspiracy to commit treason, or until she reveals the location of the traitor Sam Blackwell and all his fellow Free States secessionists. Charleston Citizens Against Corruption. Alright. I think that is it. We are not encumbered anymore. We'll go back. Let's check out the shack.
That wasn't funny, man.
Dibby! What's up, man? We're almost done for the night, sir, unfortunately. Got about 5 minutes left. Oh, hey, box. Well, actually, I'm actually gone over by about 10 minutes, so normally you wouldn't have seen me tonight, because I've got these couple of buildings here that I want to go through before I shut down. Going a little over. Carlisle typewriter. gonna say my friend Cameron said those were worth grabbing. Oh, yummy imitation seafood. Impact, duct tape, Cajun, rice and beans, rat poison, tin can. The ultimate in scrounging. Alright. A whole lot in there. Alright, head back to camp. Where's the camp? Ah, there it is. Nuclear reactor, man. Break all that stuff down and then... Well, I've got pencils, I've got clipboards, which I can break down into get the springs out of them. Got it all, man. Got it all. Oh, wow. It's not really facing the direction that I was hoping facing, but... Alright, breakdown time. Still. Do I get another none or anything? That's... I need to find the plans and the materials, obviously, to be able to make lightweight armor, or I can just stop carrying this damn axe around and this hatchet. I haven't used those things in forever. Get rid of a lot of weight. See, I hate this kind of stuff. I mean, even though it only weighs 1/10 of a pound, I can't store it. It's a quest item. the spoiled meat. Yeah, see, stim packs weigh a pound each. I'd probably put... Wow, super. Know that I've ever seen one of those before. Sugar, don't need that in here. Get rid of the spoiled stuff. And tats. Those. So what was I gonna do? Need dirty water? Do. Where did... Oh, okay, I guess I didn't put it out. Moved my camp over here and it stores everything that it can't automatically put back down like this. Oh, that's much better. 60 pounds to play with. If I can get to perk. For reducing. Back. 1. 3. Hacking. Two points. If we had another point in agility, maybe that's what we do next time I level up. And I'm close to level 10. If I level up, I can put that 1 3-point card into agility. Then all that extra food and water stuff that I'm carrying, weight will be reduced by 90%. That will help a lot. Put that one back for now. Yeah, that'll be... Normally go in here and I'll go to sleep until I get the well rested. And then I'll sign off. Call it a night. I need to look up and see what the circles are on the map, too. I thought that they were... It marked players, other humans. But I don't think that that is what it is. Thank you. Yeah, we got a couple minutes left here. She'll start snoring, and then you'll get the well rested right there. And I'll usually... up. That... Did they finish it? No, it's still going. Amazing. Maybe what I'll do, we're going to be doing this again tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the last day for that because Anthem comes out on Thursday. Maybe I'll find one of these other locations that's closer. One of these spots. They normally, I've seen them show up here. And there's one down here as well. So, next time there's an event like that, we can hop over and join in on the fun, even though I'll probably get my ass kicked because I'm such a low level. Okay. Yeah, so that's going to be it for the night. Thank you guys very much for hanging out. Oh, and one of the other mods that I put in was this is not the normal menu music for the game. This is that Country Roads cover song for the game. So it plays that instead. I like this much better. So that's going to be it for the night. I'll see you guys tomorrow night at 6. We'll listen to some of this as we shut down. See you tomorrow.
Younger than the mountains, blowing like the breeze, country roads.
But when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild.
I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. I hear